This isn't a place I knew how to imagine before coming here. I have heard the name for years, usually alongside destruction. But being here feels more complicated than that, and I wasn't sure how to approach it. I'm not here to explain what happened to this city. I don't know enough to do that. I came as a visitor, trying to see what this place feels like beyond the news. Walking through the city, it's often hard to tell where one ends and the other begins. Some streets are being rebuilt while others are still broken. What stays with me most isn't just the damage, it's the people, the way life continues in between it all. I want to listen and to understand, in a small way, how people live with so much change. Good morning from Aleppo. We drove the whole way from Damascus yesterday, made a lot of stops in between, visiting churches, monastery, passed by so many different cities and towns, and it was a very eye-opening experience. If I'm being honest with you, I think I would like to make a video about this very interesting second biggest city, I suppose, in Syria, because it's a delicate topic. But I would like to say that I think it would be amazing to just film my experience and show Syria beyond the news and war. Today is Saturday. People are still slowly waking up. I'd say this reminds me a lot of my trip to southeastern Turkey. There's so many remnants of it that reminds me of my time there. And so looking forward to that, because I have my guide and two of my other travel friends joining with me today. Aleppo is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. For thousands of years, it sat along major trade routes linking the Mediterranean to Mesopotamia and Asia. In modern Syria, Aleppo became the country's industrial and economic center, known for manufacturing, trade, and its diverse communities. During the war, the city became one of the most fiercely contested areas. Aleppo was divided, and large parts of the historic city were heavily damaged. In 2023, an earthquake struck northern Syria, causing further destruction in a city already shaped by years of conflict. So we have been brought to the first church, and I was told that this is the church that has the same exact similarities to the ones in Lebanon. Interesting, hey? Who would have thought? I think we're heading to an Armenian church, which is the second sort of Armenian church that I've seen so far in Syria. In Damascus, there was this monument dedicated to the Armenian genocide, and that was interesting because we also had dinner at an Armenian restaurant the first night. So I am here with Maida.
Maida Ayvazian Bakalyan.
Yeah, Maida, very kind. Merci. So we are in Armenian church.
Yes.
And I was telling Maida, I went to Yerevan, I went to Armenia. And she
welcome in Aleppo, in our church.
Yes, and Maida was telling me that her brother is now in Armenia.
In Armenia.
But you now work here?
In the church.
In the church. How many years?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. Do you miss Armenia, or do you enjoy?
I miss Armenia.
You miss Armenia.
Very, very much.
The Fortis Martyrs Armenian Cathedral dates back to the 15th century, making it one of the oldest active Armenian churches in the world outside Armenia. It sits in Aleppo's old Christian quarter and was originally built on the site of a small chapel. The church is architecturally distinct, with a bell tower added in 1912, and became an important spiritual center for the Armenian community, a community that grew significantly after surviving the 1915 genocide. So over here you see that there's a specific of memory of Armenian genocide. But if you enter this very little alleyway, you've got the courtyard, which is so beautiful. Do you enjoy living in Aleppo?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
But of course, always.
My husband is died. Yes, before 2 years. In the morning, I wake.
You wake up and you found him dead. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I am teacher.
You are a teacher.
First class, I teach
Children?
Another
That's
children.
That's why you have good heart.
I don't
Speak.
speak
No, you
English.
speak very good. Thank you for sharing. So now we have been just sitting, drinking tea, and turns out my dad was born in Aleppo, and her brother was also born in Aleppo. But during the war, he decided to return to Armenia because he's got a daughter who's just got engaged and now lives in Canada to a computer scientist. I think as much as I love visiting, many different sites and everything, to me, listening to this kind of stories is really what I breathe for. It's always so fascinating to hear different people's story, and especially during hardships, how do they navigate this rapid change? Some of them stayed, some of them left, and obviously my dad is one of the examples how I think she was away for 8 months during the war, and I think returned to this as her vocation. She told me that she's actually a teacher back in the days, and she teaches religion as well as Armenian language. How grateful I feel to have encountered such beautiful soul like her. We then visited the Theotokos Greek Orthodox Church, also in this district. It belongs to the Greek Orthodox of Aleppo, which serves a small ethnic Greek community in the city. The church was heavily damaged during the years of conflict, with restoration completed in 2022. Today, it continues to function as a place of worship, reflecting both the vulnerability and endurance of Aleppo's Christian communities. see this? New flags of Syria. So they have recently introduced a new flag with green, white and black color. I think whereas in the past it was red, white and black. Oh, look at this multiple different grains, pasta, spices. And what's that? Oh, chrysanthemum. I think that would be for tea. So over here you've seen the clock tower, and to your right this is actually what makes Aleppo quite unique because of this wooden, would you say, second floor. They won't stop for you, these cars, so you have to brace it. Coming from Asia, traffic like this is very familiar to me, but still, Aleppo's traffic is something else. Gosh, what a sight, hey? So I didn't realize, I think I might have seen this on the news back in 2023, is that there's a huge earthquake right within this vicinity of Turkey and actually extends all the way to Aleppo. So we actually see so many effects of this earthquake. And on top of that, the war also makes it even more difficult for people to even as simple as opening shops because electricity is very limited, probably a couple of hours per day or so, or maximum to 4. So then, hello, thank you. So the earthquake, I was told, happened at 4 a.m. local time. There were so many people that passed away because of this, because obviously it was during the time that people are asleep. And yeah. Sabah al khair. I am a member of the Royal British Society of Archaeology. Wow. Thank you. I need to catch up with my guide. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gosh, the earthquake was so brutal and so strong. It just damaged everything. As much as that, if you see the bullet hole on this wall, I think. So Bilal, my guide, told me that actually 80% of this destruction are caused, salam, caused by the war, whereas 20% of it are by earthquake. How do you know about this one particularly?
We used to come here to sleep.
Really?
Before, it's converted to the hotel in 1994, maybe something like this. Yeah, we prefer this style here instead of the standard hotel.
Because this is more.
Yeah, this is in the old city.
Yes.
The life outside it was full of life.
Yeah.
Felt nice. When we had the news that they destroyed this section, we were very sad. Even the old city also, the market. Because that time, you enter the market, you know Damascus,
yes.
No? Okay, Damascus, already you go there and the atmosphere taking you back, but not so far like Aleppo. Okay. Aleppo was magic. Souk Aleppo, because it wasn't for tourists. No. It is for the local. So you see the donkey, you see people. Each shop has character of the person, of the people, of the family.
I mean, it's hard to witness all of this. Destroyed buildings, yet people still, of course, have to continue with the lives that they have. Oh, it's a heavy trip, specifically in Aleppo. Just in the past few hours, you've seen people smiling at you in terms of, showing up and providing sense of warmth despite hardships. Hello.
ايش عم تصبري؟
I know English.
أجنبية؟
English? Speaking English?
أيوة. إنجليزية. أهلا وسهلا.
أهلا وسهلا.
ايش عم تصوري يا حبيبتي؟ ايش عم تصوري؟ كله خراب بخراب، شفتي ايش صار بسوريا؟ سوريا. الأرض.
Yes.
الناس ماتوا.
Sleep. Yes. Earthquake. Yes. You were asleep. Yeah.
أيوة.
Yeah.
هيك انجرحوا ماتوا.
You were asleep when you were asleep. Oh gosh.
بوف.
Yes.
بشار.
Yeah.
الله لا يوفقه.
Yeah.
يلا صوري.
شكرا.
عفوا.
شكرا.
عفوا.
خذي لك صورة معه. خذي لك صورة معه.
ما بتصور. بعتذر. ما بحب الصور.
لا تحب الصورة.
Salam, hello. Salam. The lady was just showing what happened with the earthquake, that she was still asleep, and then suddenly everything just fell apart. So let me take you to the old town in Aleppo. Even in front of me is already so inviting, that cafe. Wow. So I was told by Bilal that families who used to live here would not have any access to water back in the days, right? In the Arab world, yes, but you have to pay a certain amount to have access to this until you are able to get permission or permit to have water access to your house. You would be using public fountain, public bath to wash yourself. Gosh, not only I think a trip to Syria is required to have a sense of empathy. It takes a lot of emotions out of you to imagine and to sympathize what the country and the people has gone through and endured, and at the same time trying to be sensitive in the sense that this is a very delicate matter, while appreciating, things like this. This is what I would spend hours on, because not only you're able to smoke shisha, drink tea with your loved ones. Yeah, it looks very, very nice. Unfortunately, I'm bounded by my guide. Otherwise, I would have stopped there and enjoyed my time. So I think. Salam.
Welcome to Syria.
Thank you so much. It feels so good. We are taking a break from our continuous walk under the sun, and just in front of this gorgeous citadel, which is considered as a marvelous engineer in the Arab world, the Aleppo Citadel. And there are a few of, would you say, restaurants and cafes in front of it that we can sit in. And I think what's happening now behind me is actually some storyteller. Hello.
Hello.
A lot of sugar. It's good.
Do you speak English?
No.
No. He will translate it.
السلام عليكم استاذ تحياتي اخوك ابو عبدو شلونك؟
اهلين ابو عبدو.
عبدو تحكي انجلش ولا نو؟ ترجم لباش.
Is this a storyteller? Oh,
No, he's singer.
oh, singer.
Traditional
Traditional
customs, a lot
Syrian.
of rings. He sell rings. بتبيع الخواتم يعني؟
بنبيع مصير خواتم كل شيء.
He
Well,
sell
he
rings,
sells
he
lots.
sell,
Oh my God! Look at these rings. Look at this. The size of this. The
and
size
this
of
is
this.
also stone.
Look, my ring are so tiny in comparison to his.
The most popular in Aleppo.
درب حلب درب حلب ومشيتو كله الشجر الزيتوني يا خيو كله حاجة تبكي وتنوحي بكرة بنجي لقلعة حلب يا عيون عيوني جينا اليوم لقلعة حلب يا عيون عيوني وعلى اليمة على اليوم حيل نقطع يا وين ويلي أنا حيل نقطع درب سوريا ومشيتو كله الشجر زيتوني يا خيو حاجة تبكي وتنوحي ونحنا اليوم بقلعة حلب يا عيون عيوني عجل بالله يا خاي خدني لحلب دورني حال القلعة سمعني الطرب.
Good, thank you. So we are at the rooftop of Citadel. As you can see, some ruins remains. I think I didn't realize how big Aleppo was until my arrival last night, and I was told that the population is well over 2.5 million, which is similar to Incheon, the town that I used to live in China. Majority of them were destroyed by earthquake, as far as eyes can tell, but also there are so many solar panels on each building, which helps with electricity, I suppose. Gosh. So this is Iman.
Yes.
We were just saying hi to each other, and Iman is from Aleppo. Her mom is here, and she was like, "Oh, let's be friends," which is so sweet. How old are you?
I'm 19 now.
19. How wonderful. I'm 33.
Yes.
So I could be your sister.
No, you young. My language, English, yeah.
No, your English is very good.
There.
Your English is
Yeah.
very good, and also your mom has been very friendly.
Yes.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Is that right? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Bye. Gosh. Look at this dome roof. You've got grey, you've got red, you've got blue. We were just trying to take photos of this new flag, and it actually has got a date, a stamp date and time when it changed, when the regime toppled down, I suppose. Gosh. Feels like in a dream somehow to be able to walk here and just see how people are going on about their life. I mean, the souks. This is the souks right? Some stores are still open, and it is admirable to see the sense of strength and resilience. But yeah, I love this yellow taxi with the gorgeous dome.
Cotton and synthetic, 60.
Cotton and silk, 60% cotton.
You can use them double.
Oh wow.
One for Sunday and one for Friday.
So you don't have to have multiple of them, just one is enough.
For silk and cotton. What it is? This is cotton. Silk, yeah. It's not silk. Silk, I mean industrial silk. Okay. Industrial silk. And blue.
Are these, where do you put this? Is it on top of a table?
Tablecloth.
Tablecloth, okay.
As our final stop in Aleppo, Bilal took us to a traditional soap factory, a reminder of the city's deep-rooted craftsmanship. Aleppo soap is one of the world's oldest natural soaps, handmade using just olive oil, laurel oil and water, which makes it gentle on the skin and something that's been used here for centuries, long before the mass production existed. Inside, it was genuinely impressive to see stacks and stacks of soap piled high. It also turned out to be the perfect place to pick up small gifts to take home for loved ones. While I was there, I unexpectedly met Mara and Judy, visual artists and Bachelor of Arts students from Aleppo. They were part of a selected group of young artists touring Syria, taking part in an exhibition organized in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism. Their work was being displayed in what was once Aleppo's train station, a space that once symbolized departure, now temporarily reimagined as a place for art and expression. Later that evening, we left the old city and took a taxi across town for dinner. We ended the day at Cordoba, a restaurant that feels surprisingly elegant, almost fine dining. We ordered a mix of dishes to share, from fattoush with its tangy dressing to tabbouleh and majuka with ground meat and vegetables. As for the main dish, we ordered kebab karaz, which was meatballs cooked in a sweet and sour cherry sauce.
That's pretty much the video from Aleppo. I hope that you enjoyed watching this perception that I have gotten so far from my brief time in the city, and also my experience as a first-time traveler into the country. Please let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I would love to read your comment, and if you're interested in visiting Syria like me, please make sure to click the link. Make sure to also check out my Patreon and Instagram if you wish to support a creator like me and my work. It is absolutely an eye-opening experience so far, and I would love to read what you think of the video. I can't wait to show you the next video from another exciting part of the country. See you again next time. Bye.